I'm Keith Becker from Dee Dee's Rentals.
And I'm Cece Rosas.
Today let's talk about security deposit refunds and how to avoid disputes. In small claims court in California, that is the single largest source of small claims suits is security deposit refund disputes. In California, there is a process called the pre-inspection. My recommendation, although California law says that you have to offer the pre-inspection, my recommendation is do it. Do it always, do it each and every time. It provides clarity for tenants and it provides knowledge for you as the property owner as to what the condition is and what the tenant's expectations are going forward for the remainder of their tenancy.
When doing the pre-inspection, be sure to be clear about what you're expecting them to take care of. For example, if they need to have the carpets professionally cleaned, if they need to touch up paint, general cleaning, including their appliances, and making sure they know what's expected of them so when they move out, they get their full security deposit.
Make sure that you clarify, for example, something like the yard condition. California law states, as far as security deposit, return the property to original condition, normal wear and tear accepted. So, as far as the yard condition, if they're responsible for maintaining it, make sure that they understand you expect it to be returned the way they received it. And in order to provide clarity as far as what the received condition was, do you have photographs from when they moved in? When they move out, make sure you also have photographs, so you have before and after. In addition, when you send their security deposit accounting back, provide invoices for all of the services that were necessary and are expected to be deducted from the tenant's security deposit.
You want to be sure to use fair vendors too. We don't necessarily want to charge them an arm and a leg just to do some minor touch-up painting. That's not going to be a $500 cost. We want to make sure that we are keeping it fair and consistent.
Lastly, you've done your job, you've taken care of everything, you've sent the security deposit refund back, and the tenant says, that's not fair. If your analysis is that everything is strong and supportable and a judge and court would find in your favor and say, yes, you're being completely reasonable, then stick to your guns. But if it makes more sense to say, okay, let's find a middle ground, even though you as the landlord may not necessarily think that it's fair, it may be the best possible solution. Because spending time in small claims court is a waste of your time, it's a waste of vendors and witnesses' time, and it does not always turn out to your advantage. So, there are times when mediation and negotiation is not necessarily making everyone happy, it's a matter of making everyone equally miserable. There are times when saying, okay, if I give you a little bit more, will that make everybody adequately acceptable? Sometimes that's the thing to do. I'm Keith Becker.
I'm Cece Rosas.
We're from Dee Dee's Rentals, and we thank you for listening.